Hello friends, it's E the Yogi here, and today we're going to be doing a restorative yin class. This yoga practice is great for maybe right before bed or maybe on a break from work. It's a nice, deep, relaxive, meditative stretch in which we'll be releasing that fascia and simply letting go of all the stress and worries of life. So let's go ahead and find ourselves in that comfortable seat, whatever that may be for you. In this practice, we'll place the palms of our hands facing down on those knees and gently close those eyes, beginning to center in the breath, becoming aware of the thoughts, noticing any feelings that you may currently have. Check in with the body. Is there any pain or stress anywhere? Just take a moment for yourself here. We'll start our practice by doing a Visma breath practice here. So that is an uneven breath. We'll do 4 count inhale, hold at the top for 4, and then we'll exhale for 6 seconds and then hold at 4. That extended exhale is going to allow us to really relax the body, activate that parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest, and calm the mind, body, and soul. Starting with the inhale here for 2, 3, 4, holding at the top for 2, 3, 4, and then exhaling through the nose, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding at the bottom there for 2, 3, 4, 2 more rounds. So your inhale, 2, 3, 4, hold at the top for 2, 3, 4, exhale for 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, holding at the bottom for 2, 3, 4, and then our deepest inhale here, 2, 3, really filling up that belly, 4, holding at the top for 2, 3, 4, and then letting out through the mouth this time, just letting everything go for 4, 5, 6, holding at the bottom for 2, 3, 4. Beautiful, yogis. We'll go ahead and bring our hands to heart center here, setting the intention for our practice today. Maybe it's finding peace, or as it's called, that inner peace, shanti, as it's called in Sanskrit. Or it can be calmness, letting go, whatever that intention may be for you, and let that be your driving force for this practice today. So with the inhale, we're going to bring those arms up overhead, and with the exhale, we're going to drop that right hand, and we're going to reach over with the left, extending that side body. In the practice of yin, we hold shapes for longer than usual, sometimes for 2 to 3 minutes at a time, allowing that connective tissue to release the tension and stress that is held there. Being mindful of the breath here. You can take a gaze up at the top hand if you'd like for a bit of a stretch in the neck, or you can keep it neutral, whatever feels right for you. Pressing through that rooted arm, extending with that top hand. You can activate your Ujjayi breath here, known as the ocean breath, by tucking that chin in, inhaling through the nose, noticing that constriction in the airway, and then as if you're trying to fog up a glass with your mouth closed, breathe out through the nose. We'll take one more breath here. With the exhale, we'll release that right arm. With the inhale, bringing up the right arm, dropping that left. Gaze can be at the top or neutral. Finding comfort in this shape and release. Many times you may notice the mind wandering. Simply become aware and bring it back to center, back to the breath. In moments of stress and worry, our body becomes flooded with the cortisol. Our adrenals kick in. The breath is how we calm the body down. Maybe finding a little bit of a deeper bend here, pressing into that left hand, right arm reaches further over. One more breath here. And exhale, release the hands on down. We'll bring the hands to heart center now. Have those knuckles press into that chest cavity. And then we'll bring the hands up, clasping those fingers, placing the knuckles under the chin. Chin presses down on those knuckles. Knuckles press against the chin. We'll do our circle of joy here. So with the inhale, bringing those elbows up while pressing those knuckles into the chin. Maybe those elbows reach over the shoulder. And with the exhale, pressing those hands out. Extending those arms, keeping those fingers clasped. With the inhale, we'll bring it overhead, really reaching and pressing through those palms, dropping those shoulders. And with the exhale, we'll bring the arms out to the side, hands come behind the back, clasping. And with the inhale, we'll press that chest forward, shoulders back, rooted in those sitting bones. And exhale, release. We'll do one more round of that. So bringing the hands to heart center, pressing those knuckles into that chest cavity, clasping the fingers, bringing it up to the chin, pressing it down on those knuckles. And with the inhale, bringing those elbows up. Maybe you can take them over the shoulder, finding your fullest expression here. And then exhale, press it out, visualizing pressing that negative energy out of your body with that exhale. Inhale, allowing light into the body. Positivity, joy, peace, pressing up into the sky, dropping those shoulders. And then exhale, arms out to the side. Hands meet to clasp behind the back. With the inhale, pressing that chest forward, shoulders down and back, looking forward in life. Always, my friends, no matter what you're going through, always look forward in life. And then exhale, release that. Beautiful. For a final sitting shape here, we'll go into a bound angle, Baddha Konasana. So bringing the soles of the feet together, you can clasp those hands, pressing those toes in. If you want more of a lower back stretch, go ahead and take that out a little bit further. If you want more of a hip opener, bring those further in. If it's in your practice, you could also take a bind here, so bringing those hands underneath and pressing those soles together. So with the inhale, we'll rise, bring that chest up forward, space in the spine, and with the exhale, folding forward. Simply finding a point that is comfortable for you in your body. You don't want to push to a point of pain or discomfort, but rather a point of release. Letting go of any tension in that neck. Maybe with the inhale, finding a little bit of space, and then exhale, you can maybe then find a little bit of a deeper fold here. Listen to the body. As we communicate in words, the body talks to us through pain and tension, so be mindful of that. Simply settle in here. Find that inner peace and shanti. Driving those knees further into the ground, opening up that hip further. Doing what feels right. Noticing how the hips feel a little bit different now than when we initially got into this shape. Take 2 more breaths here. And on the next inhale, gently begin to lift out of that. You may notice some sensitivity here in those hips just because of holding that shape for so long. Ease out of that. Maybe finding a bend in the knees, maybe finding some hammock sways to find that release as a counter stretch from this shape. Noticing how that feels in the legs and in the hips. Then we'll work our way onto our backs. We'll close out our practice with a spinal twist here on each side. So we'll start off with the left side, bringing that left knee into the chest, driving it into that shoulder cavity, really feeling that left glute and hamstring opening up. And then we'll bring it into a tabletop, so 90-degree angle. Hips are stacked, and swing it over that leg that's extended. So focus here is really driving that left knee into the ground as close as you can. Bring the arms out to a T. Take that gaze over the left hand and press that shoulder blade, both shoulder blades into the ground. That left shoulder blade may have a tendency to kind of try to lift off here. Try to settle in, try to plant it down on your mat. And simply notice how this twist opens the spine. Continue to be mindful of the breath here. We'll gently begin to unwind out of that, taking that left leg back to center, releasing it. Moving on to the other side now, so hugging in that right leg into that chest, driving it into that shoulder cavity by the armpit. And then pressing it in, and then coming to a tabletop at a 90-degree angle, and then swinging it over so the hips stack, allowing that knee to meet the ground, and bringing those arms out to a T, and taking that gaze over the right hand, being mindful of that shoulder blade, ensuring you're pressing it down into the mat. And settle in here. Gently begin to unwind out of that, bringing that right leg back over, releasing it. Closing out our practice with a Shavasana. Legs out long. Palms facing up into the sky. Simply just relaxing here. Sealing the practice. Finding your peace. Your joy. Gently begin to awaken the body by finding some movement in those toes and those fingers. And on the ring of the bull, I want you to take a deep inhale. Exhale, release through the mouth. Bring the arms up overhead into a morning stretch, stretching long, and rolling over to your side to a fetal position, and gently pressing up into a comfortable seat. Finding a position that's comfortable for you. Bringing those hands to heart center, pressing those knuckles into that chest cavity. I want to show my gratitude and my thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you today. Know that that inner peace is something that nobody can take away from you. It's something that remains with you. And I encourage you to share it with others. Share that inner peace. I wish you peace in your mind, love in your heart, and joy in your soul, my friends. Namaste. Peace.